the Mount Botanical Garden. And a few of you know that I'm extremely interested in plants and gardens, and I'm a complete nuts about it. So I wanted to see a tropical garden in Florida, of course, and we found one close by. So I'm very excited. Natasha doesn't know what she's getting into. So let's see. She will be filming. Yeah.
Look at this one. How they...
Oh, here's bamboo. That's bamboo.
Okay, and they have a new feature in here. We're gonna test it. There is a cell phone tour, and even guys in the shop, they weren't really sure what it was, but apparently when you're gonna be finding the pole with a number, you can call the number and they will explain to you what sort of plant it is.
Yeah.
So we'll try that one.
I can tell you this one though.
So here's the first stake.
And what the cell phone tour is at each stake, it's a recording. The director of the botanical garden tells you about what you're seeing.
That's what we got the picture. Okay,
Very
here is.
nice.
Thank you so much. Here is the pole number 1.
This is a Hoya. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Lily can tell
Right
you.
there.
Yeah.
The name.
No, that is that one, I think. Yeah, because
hold on.
that is not a rector.
Okay, number 1, and we are calling our tour. If I can only do this. Push that freaking button, speaker. Speaker.
Leave us your feedback.
Okay, we missed it all. Is that the number?
Enter your stop number now,
Oh,
or call us back when you're ready. The first of the composition gardens you will encounter today is the wonderful Rose Fragrance Garden. In this garden, we've taken an opportunity to have a garden with roses rather than just a rose garden. And throughout this garden, you'll see varieties of roses, some very easily grown, like the hybrid shrub roses, and some a bit more challenging, like the hybrid teas or grandifloras. And throughout this garden, we've mixed in the best of the fragrant plants that are able to be grown here in South Florida. So the tropical magnolias, the gardenias, the gingers, and all the fragrant shrubs and vines that make this garden that much more special. When you're walking through this garden, you're apt to run into a superior volunteer here at Mount's Botanical Garden. His name is Pat O'Brien, and he's one of our volunteers that has adopted a garden, and this entire garden is attributed to Pat. He loves this garden and cares for it almost daily. If you see him, thank you for providing us with such a pleasurable spot to take in at Mount's Botanical Garden.
Oh.
Enter your stop number now, or press pound to hold.
Okay, so
That's a freaking angel trumpet. That's humongous. And I have a garden friend that does them all the time. She would love to see that.
So folks, you heard, about this part. It's number 1. So it's all about roses. I do love roses too. So they kind of poorish looking, but it's Florida, folks. Don't forget, it's really hard to grow roses in Florida. Really hard. And here
They're prone to a lot of diseases. Like
the gardenia bushes right in there. And you can see signs here and there, like there is, St. Christopher lily right in there. If you, you can see a lot of things. Oh, I love that tree.
Huh? Oh yeah.
And
That is.
this is Mammy apple. Right in there. Yeah. So, and it throws quite a nice shade in here. Let's see. Let me zoom out. Sorry.
Look at that bamboo over there. That's humongous.
Where bamboo?
Behind you?
Okay.
There?
Yeah. That one. That one. So yeah. Well, I almost have that in my backyard. Shia just unique.
What?
The garden. The wilderness. Shia specific plants. So yeah, our backyard is kind of like grows wild. This is the magnolia, right? Or the same.
There's many types of magnolia.
Yeah.
These will have cool leaves.
Okay, there is this little structure in here.
It looks like there's a... No, that's not the wisteria.
Watch out, the spider web.
Oh.
Yes. Dive under. You don't want to get a spider bites. I'm actually allergic to those. So, I wonder what... oh, here it is. There's my answer. And this is...
Well, those are the
Frankie
trees
something.
with the flowers on.
Yeah.
There's a few have started flowering at Janet's, but I haven't got
Yeah, here they are. They're coming up.
It's a frangipani.
The buds.
Ah,
Buds right in there.
they smell amazing.
Yeah.
That's like, oh my gosh.
Okay. So, I don't think we're gonna be filming like all the. I mean, it's kind of like wild. If we'll see something like very wow, we'll tune in. So, you wouldn't get really bored. Or if Lily would like to share her knowledge, she wants to share her knowledge now. So, it didn't take a long time. Okay.
I don't know what that is, but it's pretty.
Oh, okay.
It looks like the one over there.
Right. Mini version. Yeah, probably in the pot they.
Yeah, look at that.
Look how they developing. They grow
that
like
is-
this, and then I guess they.
No, it's the seed pods.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was funky.
Okay. So. That's that. Very interesting tree. And this candle tree.
Flowers.
And this is probably candle. Name came from, you see the seeds. They are like a
But
candles.
Look at how the flower is situated. It's directly on the stem.
So,
That is
and Lily mentioned that the flowers coming right from the tree and not, surprise, surprise, not from the plant and leaves up there. So it has the just leaves out there. So that's very interesting. I can concur on that. Well, I can tell you, looks like we are gonna be here forever.
That is the natural way the orchids
Okay,
are growing.
we spotted the orchid right on the tree, and it's handmade. It's hand attached, you know, by men.
Yeah.
Right there you see, but in wilderness, the orchids do grow on the trees. They kind of like wine type of plant. They have the roots that can attach itself to the plant.
That's why orchids never should be in normal soil also, because
Yes.
they gather the
They like
moisture
air.
through this. And you can see here, it's not just orchids. That's down here, you know, in the twigs where they separate like this, they go, it's some kind of compost starts developing here, and that's where the seeds fall, and that's where they grow. Natural.
This is orchid as well. Like my honey said, he actually grows orchids in the backyard, and he says that's the ugliest plant with the most gorgeous flowers. What? Orchids.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that was that. Okay, she sees something else. Oh, I like this palm. Look at the size of these leaves. My God, they're huge.
Yeah,
They're huge. Yeah. Well, for those who are not Floridian, and here's you see another example. Actually, Florida is a swamp, sort of natural Florida. It's a swamp area, and majority of the plants, like palms, for example, they were brought in. They never, they are not native to the Florida. So
smells amazing.
that's
Smell,
brilliant.
scent, smell it.
I'm gonna have sinus.
Look, we have a goddess or something over there.
Okay.
I was thinking through this back.
Okay, they got some sense of humor here, I can tell you that. To make it more interesting for the folks. Pretty nice canopy in here.
You know, all
Nice.
these are, they are pot plants in most of the world, so it's fun for people to see plants growing more natural.
Okay, I like those trees. And the first time I saw that particular tree, I saw at the Palm Beach Garden Zoo, and they are absolutely amazing and very interesting. And each one has different shape, different tallness. They are absolutely unique, and sometimes they even split at the roots so you can walk through. So the roots that you see winding down the main body of the tree, sometimes they root out and create like a pocket that you can walk through. So it's amazing thing actually to see how nature creates their own buildings and structures. That's how it's happening.
Yeah, see here, this is cool.
It's very interesting.
You can tuck in a couple of wild
Orchids in there, and they will
Flower.
wild orchid ground. Did you hear that? We got her. We got her. Okay, so this
See
is
here.
the palm.
Yeah, see
this
here.
is the name.
It have engulfed the palm. That's a palm. This is the mangrove.
Okay.
It
you
is
see?
wrapping around.
Okay, that is the palm, and this is the mangrove. So it's actually two things grew.
Yeah, the palm was stupid
together.
enough to get too close.
Yeah, so you see how it attacked, it just swallowed the palm. That's very interesting. So that's what, actually the wildlife is interesting, how, and actually it died, the palm died. You see, it's, I don't know if you can see, it's cut off because it didn't survive. So, yeah.
And up there in the mangrove, there is even ferns growing in the mangrove.
Right
Plant
in
on
here.
plant on plant.
Right there. That's what we're talking about. Right in here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, then we have to go to our park right in front of our yard because we have series of plants in there.
Cool.
Yeah, just walk across the road.
Look.
Oh, the butterfly.
Let's see if it stops. Please.
We actually have a butterfly garden in here.
Oh, cool. Oh, come on. You
Oh.
have a kind of unique
Shape of the
but it's
wings.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's flying too.
It's kind of like the
it's really
cat eye, kind of like that
Yeah.
stretch, like you would see the sport glasses. Oh, have you seen this bud? Look how cool is that?
Like a pine, tropical
Like-
pine cone.
Yeah, almost like a pine cone. Oh,
Oh, come on here.
okay. And here's another pine cone. It would be interesting to see how they bloom. I'm sure it's a bloom. Okay, here's a little structure here, a little tiny bridge, and I hope we can see a fish. As you heard on the tour guide from the park, director of the park, this is the private property, and someone is maintaining it on their own money without you know, just on the whatever $5 we paid in to walk in, and it's open to the public. And can you imagine to own this property and keep it under control? I mean,
I
it's-
wanna.
yeah. They're just not gonna pay you anything, but that's okay. So he's doing it for free. And yeah, I love little fountain structures. I actually wanted to put, do they call those like a Swiss hill or something? And it's like rocks, and then the fountain goes, and you have the flowers across, and you know, some.
What you mean?
It's like a, well, it's garden basic, you know, structure that has the fountain and you know, mountains, and
We're getting back to the same
yeah, we're
spot.
going back.
Going back.
Look at this one. This is very typical for Florida to have this dead roots kind of hanging. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so, and you can see here and there the handmade, they trying to plant, you know, different plants on the trees and touch them, and yeah, to let it prosper and bloom. Look at this one, it's right placed on the tree, and it's sitting nicely in there in the pocket.
And you see there's also someone's there.
And one
climbing up.
that they probably couldn't see because it's on the sun, so it's the wall of the leaves goes around and waving all the way. You see these big ones, this is different plant. I know it's hard, it's very hard to see, it's shooting against the light. This, yes, this one, these leaves, and that's what they are going up.
They call monstera.
And you see this plant starts, the root starts in here, and here it goes as a vine around the tree.
You probably have seen most of this stuff. You can give it a break.
That's what caught my eye. The different color of bamboo. Usually you see, you know, the sand color, and this one is green. And it's shooting way up in there. So that's interesting.
So I can take a picture of you?
Yeah, I can. Hold on, folks. Say it again. Say it again.
Angel trumpet. Brugmansia. And it smells absolutely. No, not now. It's evening time.
Okay.
And it's also about to wilt.
Big flower. Look at the size of my hand. Big flower. Very big. Okay, this area caught our eye because it's kind of shaped unique, and they paved the road around and did like a little artificial kind of, you know, yard. But the particular tree, it sags on the side, and it's really interesting looking. It's just, you know, almost like you would see in, you know, in the movies about Africa or something, right? One of those cut off.
It's a white silk floss tree,
Okay.
and I guess it has white silk flossy flowers.
Okay.
And it's springtime, that's why it's not so many here.
Oops, airplane. Okay, I spotted the tree with like almost lavender or purplish flowers in there. I'm gonna go check that one, but we will come back because there is right on the right side of me that I'm passing by right now. Gorgeous cactus setup, and I will show you underneath. But that's what actually caught my eye. I know the tree looks kind of like a little bit poor, but what caught my eye is these flowers. I'm gonna try to zoom in so you can see. And they're beautiful. Very pretty. Okay. Let me slowly zoom out for you guys so you wouldn't get dizzy or sick. And I will put you down a little bit, and here is the whole garden in here. And here's on the back you see the line of bamboo, different kind. I don't know how many different kinds they have it in here. This is very typical plant for Florida. That's actually what naturally grows in here. And again, you see the wild hello again, wild orchid craft. You have to pay us for commercial. The wild orchid craft's supposed to pay us for commercial. The orchids right in here. Right in there, and they are handed to. I said again, wild orchid crafts, so they have to pay us for commercial.
I don't see any reason to put a wild orchid craft flower in a jacaranda tree.
No, yeah.
It's a jacaranda tree, and
Okay.
it's amazing. This tree is not in the best shape.
Yes.
I've seen them in Crete, in Greece. Totally smothered and very full. They're amazing. That's one of the plants I would kill to get.
Okay, this is under the canopy of this particular palms. They planted like this wider palm. There's so many different types of the palms. So you see the thicker wall of the tree, and there is kind of like bushy like palms, and they have that pokey, you know, kind of wall of the body of the plant. But why it makes it pokey, it's because the leaves are cut off, and that's what, or fall off. Well, in this particular case, they're maintained by human beings, and of course you can see the clear cuts, so they're cutting off the leaves, the dead leaves. That's what creates that kind of look on the palm. And you see, okay,
All the plants you see here.
this is begonia.
See, begonias are very versatile plant group. Okay, so this is begonia. The white ones there are begonias, and in the northern hemisphere, begonias are a definite pot plant. And in Norway, they use a red type for Christmas. The old folks do though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they're
Begonia is popular plant,
plants.
right?
Very pretty flowers.
Okay, I will go and record for you the cactus area because I missed that one. There's this bamboo that was standing on the background. Okay, let me bring you to the cactus garden there.
sucker.
Yeah.